And we're back. So today we're showcasing an amazing deck inspired by the Iron Patriots of old. Now at first glance, we can see that unlike its cousin, who focuses on going wide with multiple cards, Iron Ronan focuses on locking players out of locations and going tall instead. Before we see this deck in action, let's first go over some of the key cards this deck relies on to win games. So let's dive in. Ronan is the main heavy hitter who gets stronger the more cards in our opponent's hand. We'll rely on him to win locations with the help of Master Mold and Maximus, who are going to make sure our opponent's hand is clogged up. Professor X is our main lockdown card that not only helps us win locations, but he can get additional support with Nebula, Jeff, and Klaw as well, but also provides ample counter to some of the more popular meta decks being used today. Denying a lane means that Annihilus decks won't be able to send the Void to our side, or Hela only being able to resurrect in 2 lanes. In the spirit of lockdown, we also run Storm, who can also help us remove unwanted locations while countering decks that use magic, which happen to be a whole lot of them as of late. Alongside being helped by Nebula, we can also play Iron Lad or even Maximus in a pinch. What's great about locking these locations early is that we can always add more points later on with Jeff or Klaw if we undershot it. Ravonna discounts Mystique, Iron Man, and Professor X by 1 energy. One of the most impactful playlines here is being able to play Professor X on turn 4, followed by Klaw on turn 5, and finishing them off with Ronan on 6. Another great play is Iron Man and Mystique on turn 6 to double our power in 2 locations. One of the most impactful 4-drops in the game, and our last key card is none other than Iron Lad. His ability to copy any card in our deck can help us copy our strongest ongoing cards earlier in the game while our opponents are still trying to develop their game plan. He's best played in the middle location if possible, because if we haven't drawn Klaw yet, playing him on the right might lose us Klaw's effect. Additionally, if we haven't drawn Professor X yet, playing him on the left will prevent us from being able to assist him with Klaw. Thank you guys for watching, and if you're enjoying the video so far, liking and subscribing will help not only grow this channel, but help others find this video as well. See you next time and enjoy the matches. Alright, starting off with Jeff, Ravonna, Klaw, and Ronan. We have Washington, D.C. as our first location. We can't really take advantage of it, but we can always storm it out if they don't... if it's beneficial for them. Let's plop down Ravonna here. Pattern up Tycreon? Or... anyway. Can we take advantage of that? Let's see. Not really. That Mindscape sucks though, so let's go ahead and storm that. Probably Jeff as well. We have Klaw there to help us out in case they beat us on that 3rd location. Okay, so far looking like an Angela deck. That Nebula is nice though. Let's play down Jeff here. We can always move it to the right if we need to, but doing it this way will prevent Nebula from getting points. Oh, okay. They have an idea of their own. Okay, it's fine. Let's see. And they snap too. Okay. Let's see, if we leave out Nebula, she'll grow to 5. So it'll be 11. It'll be 11. And we're gonna put down 8 from Klaw. And I think we finish it off with Mystique. I don't think he's gonna expect that. Okay. Do we suspect like an Enchantress? That's the only thing that can really beat us here. Right? We Mystique the Klaw. That'll be 16. If for whatever reason they have, let's say, Jeff, that'll be an additional 5 in the middle. So that'll be 15, which is still not enough to beat double Klaw. So let's play Jeff here on the right in case they decide to Doom. We have priority, so they can't Alliath or anything. Yeah, there goes the Jeff, I'm assuming. Oof. Then Iron Man. Let's go. There goes the Jeff, 15. Into Enchantress. Ah, that killed us. They had the Enchantress. Good game, man. Good game. There goes the battle plan. But oh no, wait. Washington DC. Yeah, that's hilarious. So because they Enchantress all of our cards, now they have no abilities and all got 3 additional power. Wow. What an ending. Yeah, it couldn't have been more in our favor. Anyways, good game, man. All right, starting us off with Ravonna, Maximus. Not too bad. We're going to have the option to use Professor X turn 4. Onslaught Citadel is amazing for this deck. Let's play a little greedy. I'm thinking of playing a turn 3 Professor X. See what happens. Okay. All right, Average Ben. Same energy. I like it. Central Park. Okay. Let's do it. Reason why we're going on the right is in case they do play there as well, we can always Klaw if we get it. Brood. Okay. There we go. So let's see. Yeah, let's go ahead and storm here. Ah, we should have Nebula on the left. Happens. Okay. We're gonna Klaw here. Or should we go for something stronger? No, that's the thing. If we hit Iron Lad, I mean, do Surfer decks really play Jeff? Everyone plays Jeff. So we can either Klaw or we can Iron Lad in the middle. We can always draw into Mystique or Iron Lad into Mystique on turn 6. Iron Man. Okay. I mean, they can't do anything. Yeah. Yeah, they couldn't do anything. Yeah, we drew into Master Mold, but me personally would have, I don't know, if they had any other cards to play, Iron Lad would have either copied Mystique and added that additional 8 power from Klaw into the flooded lane, or Ronan to get a bunch of points, at least, you know, over 10 for sure. Or Iron Man being copied would have been what, 26, 6, 7, 14 rather. But yeah, it was lockdown central. Power things up with Klaw. Yeah, it was hard for them. It's hard for them to, especially with these types of decks that want to take the whole board. You know, Patriot decks, Surfer decks, they like to have a lot of board presence so that they can power them up in the end. But we don't let them do that. And that's the strength of the deck. Average Ben, good game, man. Okay, started off with some of the big boys. Most of them, anyway. So hopefully the Lex location. Okay, Crimson Cosmos, that's fine. Doesn't affect us too much. Go ahead and play Jeff. Since we do have Klaw, if we draw into Iron Man, or rather Iron Lad, then we can definitely use them on the right location now, if we choose to. to close that up, and then Klaw to back him up in the middle if we need to. Dazzler. Okay. Might be a Patriot deck. We'll see. So, let's see. We can play like 3 cards. So if we play Ravonna, I think this is good. I think this is good. Yeah. I'm thinking like Ravonna. We can play Iron Man into Mystique and then Ronan. Something like that, right? Don't want to give away anything yet. So let's storm this. So let's do Ronan now. Yeah, I'm thinking we can Ronan on Sinister, get 2 out, and then on turn 6 do Iron Man into Mystique. Okay, they have an Iron Man of their own. And then we have 2 to spare. Hopefully a Master Mold or a Maximus. There we go. That's what we needed. So let's Iron Man here, Mystique here. And oh, right, there's nowhere else to play. Let's see. I think that's the best play. We'll move Jeff just to make sure that the middle location has something. And then we'll Mystique that, copy Iron Man, double again. Alright. Oh, same exact energy. Okay. Alright, Wasp and Squirrel Girl. Okay. Alright. Yeah, Iron Man going into that left location was important. At least one of them, either Iron Man or Mystique, whichever one. But yeah, same strategy. Was looking like a Patriot deck, and it's difficult for them to really navigate with Sinister London. It doesn't benefit them as much because they can already fill the location. So they don't really need that help, that extra help. Meryl Streep, good game, man. All right, starting off with Jeff and Ravonna again. We have Asteroid M on there. That's not too big of an issue. I mean, Iron Lad is gonna float over there. Storm, not too crazy. Let's see. They didn't play anything, so let's play Master Mold here. Okay. So they're still gonna be able to draw a card on turn 3, but oh, okay. That helped them out. All right, since Atalans is going to shuffle their hand, I don't feel too bad about playing Maximus here. Because they'll draw 1, but it's not going to matter. So they're going to go down to 3 anyway. So that's a good chance for us to go ahead and play him. Could Ravonna have been slightly better, maybe? Could have been. Especially with that Professor X now that came by. But we're still gonna Iron Lad here. Oh, no, my mistake. You see, if we hit Klaw with Iron Lad, then we wouldn't get the bonus. Okay. Visual glitch there. Who did we get? Ravonna. Okay. Okay, that Super Scroll is a problem. So How do we work this out? Let's do X here. I don't like to play Ronan too early in case they have a Shang-Chi. I don't want to make it too obvious for them. Okay. All right. So that's game. Yeah. So what ended up happening here was their Super Scroll copied our Professor X, and Mystique also copied their scroll, which copied Professor X. Meaning, none of us can play any more cards, and we were in the winning side, so that called for a retreat. Good game, man. We have Nebula once again starting us off. Panopticon again starting us off. I like playing Nebula in the middle because if we draw into Storm, then we're able to lock that location out. So it is tempting to play Ravonna in the middle, simply because we would be able to Iron Man turn 3, but not yet anyway. Because I'd rather copy, you know, our bigger stuff. Oh, we do have Storm. Should it be Storm? Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's Storm here. They do have priority, so they might take advantage of it again. So we don't want to be at a disadvantage, especially how this is looking. Okay. Ah, all right, Mobius. That Mobius really sucks. Okay. So that flooding is just to force them kind of to play into that, but they knew better and still decided to go in the middle. Okay. So it's pretty good. We're getting that bonus from Panopticon. I'm gonna keep butchering that, guys. Let's see. Iron Man here. Loki. Okay. We're not going to snap just to not make it too obvious, but we are going to Mystique, and let's see. We can either Jeff on the left or the right. Let's go ahead and go towards the right. Just because it's our weakest, they might also have pulled Iron Man. I don't know. But if we can quadruple both Sinister London and Flood it, then that'd be great. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Maximus. Iron Man. Yep. And that should not be enough, but we'll see what that other card is. Ravonna. Okay. Awesome. Yeah, we really lucked out. Had we placed Jeff on the left, that would have been 14. No, actually, you know what? Nah. Let's give ourselves a bit more credit. Jeff on the left would have been 14 power. And if Mystique would have been, well, Mystique would have had to have gone there as well. It would have been 28, so it would have won us that. So essentially, we had to guess where that Mystique was going to go in order to win it out. Yeah. All right, Q. Good game, man. Okay, at least we drew into Nebula. That's nice. We have the Professor X Klaw combo. Ravonna would be nice right about now. Oh, that Isle of Silence in the middle sucks. Because we can't support Professor X with Klaw since they need to be adjacent to each other. But that's okay. We got Storm at least. This is why we have Storm in the deck in case these types of locations show up and we can take care of them. It also happens to be in the middle, which is where we want to typically do Storm, because we can lead it into Klaw from the left or Iron Lad. You know, as you know, we want to make sure we use them in the middle as well. Okay, Mantis. So we could pull off something fun with Jubilee, Ronan, Iron Lad, Maximus, Ravonna Mold. Why not? Let's do it. Let's see what comes up. It was either that or Jeff. Look at that, Ronan. Okay. Perfect. Invisible Woman. Okay. Should we Professor X? Yeah, Miss Marvel is not a challenge. If they Doom, it's also not a big deal. Retreat. Okay. The snap was a bit too obvious, a bit too on the nose. Either way, as you can see, we dominated that middle lane. On the right lane, Nebula was getting stronger by the second. Professor X was going to make sure she's protected from Killmonger. She was also going to get that additional 2 power the turn after that. We also had Jeff. So we would have had, what, 7, 8, 11 on the right location and locked. So they couldn't really do anything from that. Either way, the Draz. Good game, man. Okay. Starting us off with Papa Tikron. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but that's what I'm going with. At the time of this recording, it's the featured location. It's pretty good. Pretty good. I mean, Thanos decks could definitely take advantage of it. Surfer decks, Patriot decks. So even though I'm not seeing too many of those decks take advantage of it, it's definitely there as an option. Turn 3 already. Let's Storm here in the middle. Follow it up with Iron Lad, most likely, on turn 4. But we'll see what else we get. Deathlock. Okay. So pretty high power, but that's alright. Let's see. We can mold a Nebula or Iron Lad. Yeah, Iron Lad could possibly give him 2 additional cards. But it is the strongest play for... Although Nebula will be able to power up twice, so it would actually end up being 7 power between Nebula and Master Mold, I mean. Let's go ahead and do this. Yeah. Okay. We could do this, but maybe it's not needed. Let's Iron Lad instead. That way we have an option of at least doing Iron Man next turn. It's a bit more power to have Iron Lad there, especially if he copies Ronan. That'd be great. But we're in a good spot so far. Yeah, I know they're definitely trying to commit there. Yep. Definitely have to watch out for Killmonger in a destroyed deck. But we gave him Maximus. Okay. That wasn't the best Iron Lad pull, but let's see. Yeah, like obviously we can do Klaw here. They destroyed at least what? 1, 2, 3. They've destroyed at least 3 cards, so their death is 5. We can definitely expect a death and Deadpool on either side of those 2 locations. Yeah, I think they got us here. Yeah, that we should have gone with the Iron Lad play in the middle instead and not rely on the Nebula. So let's leave it like that. Like, let's go for it. They haven't snapped, so oh wow. Okay. Not at all what I expected. And a life on the right. Klaw once again coming in clutch. Yeah, we were expecting Deadpool, obviously, to come back. Probably on the right. And Death was discounted enough to be played alongside him. Probably on the left. Would have been my case. But, you know, this is a card game, so you're not always going to have the cards you need and the same play lines you need to seal the game. The Midwest Chief, a good game, man.